Good morning, students. So, today we shall start chapter 8, Introduction to Trigonometry. Okay. So, what is trigonometry? Trigonometry is another branch of mathematics, like you have studied algebra, geometry, like that. So, trigonometry is another branch of maths. So trigonometry basically is the study of relationship between the sides and angles of a triangle. Okay, so what is trigonometry? Trigonometric ratios. The trigonometric ratios of an acute angle in a right triangle express the relationship between the angle and length of its side. Okay, trigonometric ratios. What are trigonometric ratios? The trigonometric ratios of an acute angle in a right triangle express the relationship between the angle and length of its sides. In a right triangle ABC, right angled at B, see here, CAB and ACB are acute angles because this is 90 degree. So by angle sum property, A and C, sum of A and C is 90 degree, means both are acute angle less than 90 degree. So let us understand first of all what is hypotenuse and other sides. So this is a triangle ABC. This side angle is 90 degree. The side opposite to 90 degree is hypotenuse. Side adjacent to angle A. This is your angle A. So this side is adjacent to angle A. So this is called side adjacent to angle A or the base of triangle. This side is opposite to angle A. This hypotenuse is opposite to right angle, but this side is opposite to angle A. So this side is altitude of any right triangle. So this is altitude of your right triangle, this is base of your right triangle, and this is hypotenuse of right triangle. Okay, now there are 6 trigonometric ratios of angle A in right triangle ABC, which are defined as follows. There are 6 ratios. So first is sin A. Sin A is, we are talking now about angle A. So sin A, we have to now study what is sin A. Sin A is side opposite to angle A upon hypotenuse, means side opposite to angle A is BC upon AC. So sin A is always altitude upon hypotenuse, or if you cannot identify, just see which side is opposite to angle A. That side will be the altitude, and the longest side you can identify easily. So side opposite to angle B is hypotenuse. Now cos A. Cos A is side adjacent to angle A, means this side, this is your angle A. So side adjacent to angle A upon hypotenuse. Okay. So this is equals to side adjacent to angle A is AB upon hypotenuse is AC. Tan A. Now what is tan A? Tan A is side opposite to angle A upon side adjacent to angle A. Okay. Side adjacent to angle A. Side opposite to angle A is BC and adjacent to angle A is AB. Okay. Cosec A is, you can say, reciprocal of sin A. Okay. So this is hypotenuse upon side opposite to angle A. So hypotenuse is AC. Side opposite to angle A is BC. Now see what is sec A. Sec A is reciprocal of cos A. So hypotenuse upon side adjacent to angle A. Hypotenuse is AC, side adjacent to angle A is AB. Cot A reciprocal of tan A. So now side adjacent to angle A upon side opposite to angle A. So adjacent is AB and opposite is BC. Got it? Now see what happens when the angle changes, position of the side changes when we consider angle C in place of angle A. Now angle C, sine, now we have to consider this angle. So what is sine? Sine is side opposite to angle C. Side opposite to angle C means AB upon hypotenuse AC. Cos is side adjacent to angle C. Side adjacent to angle C means BC upon AC. Tan C, side opposite to angle C. This side is opposite to angle C. AB upon BC. Cosec is reciprocal of this. So simply you can write AC upon AB. Here you can write AC upon BC. Sec C is AC upon BC. And cot C is BC upon AB. So this is very simple. So you have to be very careful while writing the angle, because the trigonometry is based on angles only. If you write the name of angle correctly, you will get correct ratio. Always you remember, sine is always opposite to angle and then hypotenuse. Opposite to angle then hypotenuse. Cos is adjacent to angle then hypotenuse. Okay, and tan is opposite to angle and upon adjacent to angle. So no question of hypotenuse in tan. Actually tan is ratio of sine upon cos also. That we will study afterwards. Come to question number 1. In triangle ABC, right angled at B, AB is 24 centimeter, BC is 7 centimeter. We have to determine sine and cos. So we know already that for finding sine and cos ratio we need hypotenuse. So let's first of all find out hypotenuse. So in triangle ABC, by Pythagoras theorem, AC square is equals to AB square plus BC square. We'll write here by Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem. So AC square is equals to, now put the values, 24 square plus BC is 7 square. What is the square of 24? 576, and this is 49. So AC square is equals to 625. Now we want AC, so we'll take root of this. So AC is 25 centimeter. Okay, so AC is 25. Now we can find sine A. Sine A is what? Let's find out all the values first. Sine A is side opposite to angle A upon hypotenuse. So side opposite to angle A is, here is your side angle A. Side opposite to this is BC. Hypotenuse means the longest side, AC. So sine A is BC upon AC, BC upon AC. So 7 upon 25. Cos A is side adjacent to adjacent to angle A upon hypotenuse. So side adjacent to angle A is this side AB upon BC. So this is equals to AB is 24 and hypotenuse is 25. So see what is sin C and cos C. Sin C is equals to side opposite to angle C upon hypotenuse. So side opposite to angle C, we can see that side opposite to angle C is AB and hypotenuse is AC. Side opposite to angle C is AB upon AC. So length of AB is 24 upon 25. So sin C is equals to 24 upon 25. Then cos C. Cos C is equals to side adjacent to angle C upon hypotenuse. So this is equals to side adjacent to, you can see side adjacent to angle C is BC upon AC. So this is equals to BC upon AC. So BC, the length of BC is 7 upon AC is 25. In figure, find 10P minus cot R. So you can see this triangle PQR. Okay, in this we have to find 10P minus cot R. So let us first find 10P. 10P, this is your angle now. 10 is what? And side opposite to angle P upon side adjacent to angle P. Side opposite to angle P is QR and side adjacent to angle P is PQ. See here, PQ, QR is not given to us, so we have to find this QR. So in triangle PQR, QR, PQ, PR is by Pythagoras theorem. By Pythagoras theorem, PR square is equals to PQ square plus QR square. So PQ square is 12 square and this is QR square, so x square, this is 13 square. So 169 minus 144 is equals to x square. So this is equals to 25 is equals to x square. So x is equals to 5. Okay. So from here we can get 10P is equals to QR upon PQ. So 5 by 12. Like that we have to find cot R also. Cot is what? Cot is reciprocal of 10. So side adjacent to, now our angle is R. So adjacent to angle R upon side opposite to angle R. Side adjacent to angle R, you can see here, this is your angle R. Side adjacent to this is QR and side opposite to angle R is PQ. So QR upon, this will be QR upon PQ. So QR is 5, PQ is 12. Now we want to find 10P minus cot R. So let us find it. 10P minus cot R is equals to 5 by 12 minus 5 by 12, which is equals to 0. Hence 10P minus cot R is equals to 0.